Okay, we're going for version 2 of this. I have brewed version 2 of this beer. Version 1 of it, it was nice. It was a nice beer, but it wasn't right. And version 2 is, I've made some improvements. I've just realised, embarrassingly, that I don't actually have a glass for this one. I poured the first one, I haven't actually got a glass, so hold on.
While that agent's away getting a glass, let's go through the recipe and we'll watch some mashing in, hot mashing in action that everybody loves. Whoa. Right. Right, okay. So the grain bill then for this, the last time I did it was just a golden ale, so it was just basically base malt and wheat. This time it is, I put in some crystal because I thought I could taste that the last time, plus the colour of the crystal also darkens it down a little bit. So we've got 5% crystal light in there, we've got 6.8% wheat, and the rest is just Morris Otter. Can't remember if he used Morris Otter the last time, it might have been Golden Promise, I'm not sure. So in terms of the hops then, I'm bittering with Moutier. Oh god, I really need to learn how to pronounce that because I'm just basically butchering a beautiful Maori word. Is that even how do you pronounce Maori? I don't know. So let's have a look how we pronounce this. Okay Google, how do I pronounce Moutier? Moutier? Moutier?
Moltiri.
Okay, so we're bittering with, that's 14 grams of that going in 60 minutes. Then we've got 14 grams of Chinook, that is half the Chinook I have going in 10 minutes. And then 20 minute hop stand going in 28 grams of Citra, 28 grams of Simcoe, 14 grams of Chinook. And then the dry hop is going to be 70 grams of Citra and 50 grams of Simcoe going in for 3 days. So that is a reduction in the dry hop and a reduction in the aroma, at least of Simcoe and Citra. Obviously I've added the Chinook in there as well. So IBU then it's about 46-ish. The yeast was 1056. Y yeast 1056. That's kind of WLP001 USO5 basically is what that is. And then finally we have gone with the American IPA in terms of the water profile. I think I might have gone with the balanced profile the last time to see what it was like, and yeah, we've gone with the American IPA anyway this time. That's the main thing. Made with RO water as well too.
Mashed in literally 2 minutes. Okay, so there's my version. In a Guinness glass. So let's see the colour. And let's get this one poured. So with the first version, I'll do Dr. Hans and put a link to the video. There. Or is it there? I don't know. Very unprofessional. But yeah, basically I based that one on a golden ale. It wasn't, it was way darker than that. So yeah, I've darkened it down a bit and I've changed around. I think I just over hopped it the last time. So I've kind of calmed down on the hops that went into it. And I've also thrown in some Chinook, about an ounce of Chinook. I think just in the boil, I'm pretty sure. Okay, colour wise, it's not a million miles away. It's not a million miles away. I think this one, the commercial one, is a little bit lighter, but you know, I think I'm in the same ballpark. This one is definitely more clarity on it than mine. It's definitely a lot fizzier. This one was quite foamy, so I like basically degassed it and then left the keg and then degassed it again, and that just seems to have rectified that. But obviously, you know, I'm doing a beer review and would have liked it a little bit carbonated, but you know what, let's not argue over pennies. So aroma is really good, as I've already said. Citrus, it's just really citrusy, that kind of lemony type of grapefruit, you know, that real kind of know what I mean, the acidic, is that right? Acidic kind of citrusiness. Just making the words up. Bloody nice anyway. Let's see with this. No, it's different. It's definitely different. This has got more of a... It's actually got more of a... There's a bit more of the malt coming through. I was limited with what I could get bottle wise. I mean, was I limited? I went down to my local shop to get it. Packaged the 2nd of June 20. So I mean, we're what? This is the last day of July. So you know, there's about 6 weeks or so. Well, there's about 8 weeks on it now. So maybe that could be a reason for it. But even if I ignore that, I think mine is just too much of the... There's too much of something going on. I mean... I don't know. It's difficult to tell. They're not the same anyway. I know that. To be honest, at this stage I would still prefer mine. But it's all about the taste. Let's be honest. So let us taste mine first. Always taste your own first. Kind of lower carbonation than... Well, I've already explained that. The foaminess. Kind of medium to light body on it. Real kind of fruity flavour to it as well. Little bit of bitterness on the back end. But nothing crazy, I mean, I think it's 40 something IBU. Okay, so 60-minute boil. This is a bag I got out of Lidl for fruit and veg. I'm not convinced that can you see that? That's gonna hold pellet tops. We'll soon find out. That is malted. About 13 grams or something like that, so it's not an awful lot if it does go badly wrong. So let's put it in and see what happens. That's our 60-minute edition. Okay, 10 minutes to go. Just put the water chiller there, it's completely killed the boil. There's a bird flock going in, let's see what's happening now. Actually look at this. Are the hops still in there? I think so. Right, next hop drop's going in, that's going to be the Chinook. Don't have 3 hands so I can't show you. I'm already over the place with this bloody thing. It's just plain mad out there. Just as it finished, there's this massive rainstorm just flew in from nowhere. Bad timing. So this is the hop stand. So this is a combination of, I think it's an ounce of Simcoe, an ounce of Citra and half an ounce of Chinook. Holding them in there right now, like a wee balloon. Maybe it's holding them too well. Yeah, well that's it for about 20 minutes. Okay, 10 days later we've bottomed out at 1.011, 1011. That is our dry hop going in now. Dear God, that glass is frozen solid. Like in the new fridge, or the new freezer. Good job. Okay, can I get these in without spilling it everywhere? God. Imagine that whole fermenter just fell out. How amazing would that be for you to see that? How angry would I be? How amazing would that be to see? Hopefully not. Okay, that's it. Tasting next. I mean, this is like, I think it's about 2 weeks old now, as well too. It's starting to, the way it peaks, the beer peaks, and then the kind of dry hop starts wearing off. I think that's where we are with that now. Still very nice though. Very nice. Really enjoying drinking that. If I were to say now, I don't think it's like this, because I know this one definitely has a taste. Maybe more of like Citra or something. You know, like Ghost Ship has that real kind of taste to it. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I think I say that now. I should probably take a drink of it and then say that, and then it would look really clever. Yeah, the taste on this is the same as the aroma. It's definitely fading. Again, the bitterness on that, I think mine is actually more bitter than what this is. The mouthfeel is probably about the same. It's maybe slightly better on this. I think it's just because it's better carbonated. But it's not, you know, we're in the same ballpark again, so we're closer on two things this time. Normally when it's fresher, definitely getting that kind of, there's almost a slight, like, dare I say, some kind of tropical fruit note in there. Wow. Even mine tastes different now, still after tasting that. I think we've got some way to go in this yet. I think I like the beer that has been created, but it's not the same as the Scraggy commercial. Whether or not the kind of Chinook in there, because I added the Chinook to try and get this kind of dank grapefruit note. I'm not sure it's quite doing what I was hoping it was going to do. It is still very nice though, like I have to say. It's definitely added something to this beer. That is remarkable. That tastes that tastes almost different to me now that I've tasted this one. It's just, I mean, that tastes like a home brew. That was very strange. So yeah, so to wrap up, I think I've made a version that's slightly better than the last version. It's still not the same. It's the same on a couple of points, so that's an improvement, but we're still some way off cracking the nut on this one. How to crack it, I'm not sure. I think possibly getting the ratios of Simcoe and Citra, changing those, so the Citra is kind of adding more Citra basically and less Simcoe. Whether we keep the Chinook, I'm not entirely sure. I can maybe try something else in there as well, but it's a half decent beer, you know. I can't really complain. So that is it. I shall go and I shall drink my 2 beers and I will leave you in peace. So see you next week. Will I do it? Yeah, alright. Let's do it. That's the perfect beer now. Forgive the mess in the background as well too. In fact, you know what? It's always a mess in here. I'm always doing something, but I'm trying to sort out the house, and now I need to sort out this because I need more storage space, because storage space in the house is gone. So yeah, work in progress. Forgive the mess. You know what? I don't even care. Screw you. This is my video. This is my channel. You don't like the mess, you know what? Come around here and clean it up for me, please. But would you though, right enough?